Yo guys, this is Reinhardt and this is gonna be a short and quick video with a little to no editing, but I'm gonna be talking about some of my UI and my add-ons over here because a lot of people ask me, wow, your UI looks completely different, what the heck? Can you explain us that please? Very simple. For the main UI I'm using Xpero and the Shadow unit frames. And the reason why I'm decided to use Shadow unit frames is for one particular reason is I wanted to have a nameplate for myself out here, and Blazor is not providing that function, so I had to look it elsewhere. The UI is actually very simple. I was following the rule simplicity is the key. Here's my character, here's my pet, here's my target, here's my focus. Here and here I have what it's called e-casting bar add-on. Let me type it out. Very good add-on. It shows the casting bar of your enemy targets. I have one out here and I have one at the focus, and myself personal is out here. So let me move it like here. So this is the basics of my UI, and now let me explain you a little bit why I decided to use it. I use a tidy plates add-on and I use a range display. And basically whenever I'm doing is I'm not looking as much out here as much I'm looking out here and what is actually going on in the battlefield. So for example, if I'm dotting, what I'm just basically doing is I'm using a lot of mouse overs, and I do a lot of just mouse over dots, or sometimes I would just click on the target to do a mouse over. The same thing applies always to a mouse over interrupts, like this one out here. Now you guys gonna ask, where the heck is your UA? Where's your freaking aids and everything like that? And it's very simple. Everything that is spammable, I actually hit it. They're out here, they're out here, out here, and out here, and some of them are over here and over here. To be honest, I'm using around like 65-72 keybinds I think on my lock. I need to just touch base. I haven't counted them in a long time. But the basics of it is very simple. Everything that I don't need to know, everything that is very steadily available to me is hidden. I don't need to look at it. I know that my UA costs approximately 3.5k mana. 3k mana. No, Bane of Agony 2k, Corruption 1.2. I approximately know how much they cost, and because I'm a lock I don't really need that much. All I can do is just life tap, and to be honest, when I'm doing arenas I'm usually saying, hey, I'm about to get low, I need to life tap, and my healer usually say when would be the best time for me to life tap, and I always can switch to Demon Armor to life tap. So I really don't need to know mana cost for most of my abilities. I know approximately how much they cost. But for the abilities that do have a cooldown, like Hunt, Demon Soul, Soul Swap, Shadow Flame, Howl, Death Scroll, all of those cooldowns that I actually need and I'm using are out here. So with that said is I don't need to be watching too many buttons. I don't need to be watching a lot of stuff what is going on. All I need is just basically look at my bar out here, which roughly composed of 11 cooldowns, and tell you right away what I have, what am I missing, and which cooldowns are there. It's very easy, it's very simple, it's very user friendly, and on top of it, it's gonna be a lot easier for you guys to actually spot what is going on here. I'm also using Gladiator, not Gladiator, Gladius, and it's usually located out here as always. My party frames out here and they're relatively small. My raid frame is out here as well, and my RBG battleground targets are out here. This way it's very easy for me to basically free up a lot of space and a lot of stuff, and I can see what is going on the battlefield. So in case the tunnel vision DK comes up to me and tries to mind freeze me, I can respond to it very fast because I don't have a clouded UI like I used to have. The mm, basically the only major downside of it is, even though I'm trying to kill targets based off my UI and all that stuff, I still need to look sometimes at the targets to see what kind of debuffs it really has. But the way I actually fix it is I got an add-on called debuff filter, and I'm using it for two functions. One is to actually spot my procs out here, and then the other one is to actually show my debuffs. And now I have no idea why it's showing out here. I'm gonna actually remove it. Is out here. The main thing about it is I need to know when my eradication is up, because it's freaking amazing. So that's about it about my UI. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it, because I actually kind of did it for you guys, because you guys gonna enjoy more of my footage. And on top of it, I decided to clear up my UI for battleground targets. After clearing up, it was a nightmare for me for 3 or 4 days, but I recently got a couple good notices from my RBG team, and they said I have the best CC, one of the best CC warlocks they ever played with. That's kinda good to hear. So guys, hopefully this video helped you. Thank you a lot for watching it, and до свидания.